All right, so let's start with something that I found kind of interesting. So these last couple years, and really my generation being one of those lovely millennials, um, esports has taken off. Madden now has like a borderline professional league where you go, and if you're good enough at Madden, you go and play these guys, you win money. 2K's got one similar to that. Um, there's a bunch of computer games that have professional sports leagues now, esports. It's a great thing. I think it's a very super progressive thing. I like it. I've never been one of these people that are like, oh, you've got to, unless you're out in the mine for 11 hours a day hitting someone with a hammer, it's not hard work. No, fuck that. Hard work, also might be swearing a little bit more than I normally do. Hard work is hard work. It's putting time in. It's putting effort in. It's not just, hey, look, I got a hammer and some nails and I'm hitting this thing. Oh, multiple ways to classify hard work. Not my point. People used to say, what if, sorry, let me correct that statement. I'm going to cross this. It's going to be a really weird segment. It's politics, esports, and the NBA and NFL. People always used to say, what if you ran the company, or you ran the government like a company, or you ran the country like a company? And there's always people that's like, oh, well, no, that's not how you're supposed to do it. These are people's lives, you know. You're not supposed to do it. A company and a country are two totally separate things. All right? Then it kind of started to trickle down into a less life-altering way. What if you ran your NFL or NBA team like 2K or Madden? Let me say, I love 2K. I love Madden. 2K I'm not good at, but I'll talk trash. Madden, I love. I'll beat you, hands down, not even a question. I'll smash people on Madden. But point I'm trying to get at is, you know, I think that chatter actually got enough attention that I think teams are starting to do it. If you look at a lot of the teams right now, right, think of who's doing really well and then compare that to anyone who's ever played with a My Player or played a franchise on 2K or Madden. Let's look at the MVP conversation. What makes James Harden and Russell Westbrook different from my players? Think about it. If you've ever made a point guard or a two guard as a My Player, what are you trying to do? Trying to get 30, 40 points a night? Trying to get, you know, you sit there and pad your stats, get your 7, 8 rebounds, get your like 9, 10 assists. If that's what you do, some people don't pass the ball at all. They only get 2 or 3 assists. But you sit there, you pad your numbers, get your 30 plus points, and you've almost got to scale down to playing regular basketball when you're playing with your My Player. Like, my dude, I had a guy when I first started playing in like 2K11 was my first like My Player I finished. I had Chris Paul on the Clippers before he even went there, but I named him Cliff Paul. And my dude was averaging 33 points, 14 assists, 9 rebounds. That's outside of a couple points off. What makes James Harden any different? My dude shot a lot of threes. My dude would pass the ball to get other threes. I hated getting 2-pointers. And then if I was already in the paint, I threw up a lob. I was throwing lobs to Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan before it was cool. James Harden throws lobs up to Clint Capella. Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is literally a My Player. 6'3", 200-some pounds. He's fast, can kind of shoot, and he does whatever he wants with the damn ball. What's so different about that? You see teams going for it more in the NFL. You see teams going for it more on 4th down. What do you do in Madden? I don't know the last time a dude punted on 4th down unless it was some crazy shit like 4th and 27. And even then, motherfuckers still go for it. I'm not trying to put some crazy theory out in the world. I'm not trying to put some, oh, this is all coaches are just they're watching video games and they're playing like that. But think of the age of head coaches. I don't have the numbers in front of me anymore, but the age of head coaches and the age of assistant coaches especially has gone down the last 20 years. You know what people do as they get younger? They're a part of a younger generation. They are more relatable to the players. A lot of these players play Madden. Probably a lot of these coaches play Madden. I'm just saying, guys, not trying to sound crazy, but esports is influencing professional sports way more than what I ever would thought possible.